She's like, went full on. She's full on. Okay.
Hey, people, it's Friday, and Beards on the Street is live.
Friday.
Friday. Welcome, kid.
Oh.
What'd you do? Got to hit live. Oh, way to go. You went and messed it all up. Like normal.
Man.
What are you doing?
Oh, man. Go live.
He was trying... He was
live.
Now, can you check it and make sure you're live?
It's doing the countdown and
The
connecting
countdown.
and all that.
Connecting. All right. So here we are in November. So crazy,
Why
dude.
are you so excited? Is it because you're getting on a plane tomorrow?
I'm getting on a plane. Guess what time?
What?
Like 4:30.
Wow.
Yeah, it's early.
My friend Mallory got on a plane this morning at I think she just got on one headed to Boston.
Ooh, I love Boston.
Yeah,
Boston's a fun city.
Got on at 9:30 this morning, headed to Boston.
For?
Part of the master's program she's doing. She
Cool.
has service stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, how was your week, kid? What's going on? What's new?
Closing out the rental in Bountiful.
Oh, that's the one that you're with your buddy's dad?
Yeah. Actually, no. This is
A different one.
Yeah. This is my buddy Dan Hubrick, who's got some rentals that he's moving around.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So that one's a fun one to get done with because the tenants were a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit
challenging.
A little bit difficult. Yeah. I don't know why. It's weird. No one else got to hear any of the whining, but it all came my way. Probably because I listen, but
Right.
You know,
So, yeah, I picked up a new client yesterday from my VIP 50.
I heard you great down, motivated, ready to roll.
Yeah, I mean, ready to rock and roll. The dude's
That perfect avatar we talk about with our team.
Dude, shocker. No, it's a good one, dude. Our VIP 50 just freaking rock, bro. It is so effing powerful.
It makes so much sense, dude, and it's making more sense.
I only had to get out a sledgehammer and hammer it into your head.
I'm still figuring it out. So,
hey, Aaron, guess what? Your next deal is going to come from your VIP 50.
without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
It's
going to happen. It's going to happen. Look how red my face looks.
Is it the type of light we have on?
Possibly.
I don't know.
Does it look?
No, you look good.
Oh.
Well, from over here, you look good.
Well, thank you. Want to touch me?
This week has been cool though. Went and did a breathwork class with my buddy Matt, who just
Okay, so Aaron, we're prepping, getting ready to start the show. Aaron.
Dude, I'm out experiencing everything right now.
And words that I never thought I would hear from Aaron to me. He says, yeah, last night I went and did a creative writing class. Just like, what did you just say?
It was actually so much fun, dude.
Yeah, you said you liked it.
I thought about how
You're so into all that woo-woo shit.
it'll be relevant to this. It really will.
All right.
Because it's
You going to be our new copyright?
actually what I think
That's scary.
What I think it'll be relevant for is it helps you articulate sensation, feeling, that kind of thing, which will help us tell our story, which will help us. I actually think it'll be really productive.
Okay. I'll have an open mind.
You need to have an open mind.
I've got an open mind,
It was cool because the exercise.
I'm glad you're the one going and doing all these woo-woo things. Not saying that they can't help us.
On Wednesday, I also went and did ecstatic dancing.
Okay, so explain to these
285
guys.
pounds of just frolicking around like,
Seriously?
That was so fun, dude. It was so fun.
Are you sweating your balls off?
It was actually cold enough. My feet were cold. So it kept me right on that edge of starting to perspire, but never quite like normally when I.
And you said there were chicas and they'd just come up and just dance with you, right?
No, not
dance in front of you.
Everyone would kind of float into your space and share, and like basically you'd interact energetically, as best I can describe. And
how do you interact energetically?
Unless you do it, you don't know.
I have no clue, dude.
Okay,
let's interact energetically with each other.
We are actually. But do you know when you're feeling good and you're out to one of your concerts and you're jamming and you're feeling good and somebody comes in and they feel the same, you guys feel the same wavelength, the same energy? Yes, you do.
Well, I mean,
you're attentive to it when you're in that moment.
Okay, so I get what you're saying.
You can feel when someone's interested in interacting with you because of the way they present themselves, the way they,
Got it.
So yeah, that's what the entire experience was about.
That happens actually quite often
when you're in the groove,
right?
You're just like this
magnet.
Yeah, you really are, and that's when you're making your friends in that crowd, and that's when you're drawing everybody in, and you're interacting with everybody because you're in that flow.
Yeah.
So that's what that is.
All right. So I get that.
And it was fun.
Yeah.
And it was. I mean, so you walk into this room, and
Did you have to pay?
Yeah, $20. But you walk into this room, and the rule is there's no talking. Oh. So there's no normal interaction. If you want to interact, it has to be energetic and dancing.
Could you make noises?
No,
no. Like hum along to the music, or it was kind of
I heard some of that. So yes, and then if somebody, there would be occasionally, if the beat was right, you'd hear a couple like claps or something, to accentuate that feeling you were in.
Right.
But that's as much of it, but no voices. It was cool.
All right.
It was like normal people, which that's the thing. I had all these preconceived ego ideas, and weird people would be there. And
there probably were.
But I didn't notice. I actually ran into an old friend, long-time old friend, which didn't surprise me. He was there. I know he's into this kind of stuff.
Right.
It was fun.
Good.
But so the reason why I think it's going to be the creative writing, why I think it'll work, is because so basically they would share with you a poem, and they wanted you to take the time to find a jump off like idea or sentence in the poem, and from there they wanted you to go in and basically break down the feelings, and instead of just say I feel sad, you would tie it to a story of your life, or a feeling, or a situation where you felt that sad feeling, and you would describe when you felt that way.
Oh,
so cool!
Wow.
So the first round, there was 2 rounds. The first round, I didn't quite understand it, and so part of the exercise is afterward, you then had to reveal yourself. You had to actually read it to the crowd.
Oh wow!
So it was vulnerable too.
Right.
But it was cool, dude. Yeah. Anyways, I think it'll be productive.
Well, of course it would be, especially what our topic is today.
Yeah.
And we're talking about I'm sure a lot of you out there have seen our new posts and how we're posting multiple times every day, and good content, not just.
It's not just content. We've been so part of our system is we went out to Florida. We met with a specialist. Like you sought out the best, and so we go out and visit him. And his.
I dreamed last night that I hung out with Grant Cardone.
Did you?
Yeah. Because you know what started all that? Is Matt was down at the big party. When
what you showed me, right?
Yeah, Matt was there, and so I said. Anyways, Cardone posted a thing yesterday about all the people that are bitching and moaning and complaining.
Yeah.
He'll lend his plane to get you out of the country.
Website Grant Cardone.
Stop your damn crying, you baby.
Crying little bitch or something like that.
Yeah. Anyways, so I posted that to our little group, and then I said to Matt, I'm like, I guarantee you Grant Cardone was there. And he's like, well, yeah, he was. I was hanging out with his brother.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So hopefully we maybe have an end to start rubbing elbows with Grant Cardone, dude. I'd love that.
Dang.
I'd love to get some mentoring from him. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's the top of what we're doing. But
and I sent that to Brian, and he laughed. He thought it was funny.
Well, Brian's the guy we're talking about,
Yeah,
who's
out of
kind
Florida,
of mentoring us and coaching us into our system.
Top of it.
But leaving that time with him, one of the biggest assignments, and you've been pushing me to kind of keep up with this because you just jump right in. But
weird.
Yeah, no, I was talking to our buddy Brandon about that, and he's just like, no, he's a force. He's just all action, which is such a neat thing.
I am all action.
So, but he gave us the assignment.
Why wouldn't you be?
Right. I don't know, but I'm not.
Aaron, just get the hell out of your own way and just be an action guy.
I know. So he talked about basically, though, as he gave us the assignment to go in and create a timeline, a life story, life lesson timeline. And then the reason being is that's the content to share. So when you guys see this
and
stuff,
it's actually really cool to do it. Like, dude, it takes you back to stuff that you just don't ever think about, especially childhood. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll tell you a funny story. Yeah. You're gonna like this.
Yeah.
So I must have been probably 7. So picture me at 7. Lived in a house in Groveland, Idaho, which is just right next to Blackfoot, Idaho. And the house we lived in had a massive yard. And we had a riding lawnmower. So picture me at 7 years old. I'm out mowing the lawn on the riding lawnmower, which that's what you used to do back in the day.
Yeah.
And it ran out of gas.
Previous stories, it was a push lawnmower. They had to push five.
No,
miles.
That was a different time. That was later.
Okay.
When I was actually mowing lawns for money. This was it was fun.
Yeah.
Because I got to ride on
You're 7. You got to drive a go-kart, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
So runs out of gas. So me, being me, action guy, I'm just like, I don't need my dad's help. I'm just going to go get the gas and fill it up. Well, of course, I spilled gas everywhere trying to fill it up.
Killed the lawn?
No, worse. So I get it full of gas. I sit back on it. I start it up. Woof.
Starts on fire?
It starts on fire.
Oh,
so I run to the house, dude. I'm booking to the house, and the door's locked, and I'm like, come on, I need help. And boom, dude. I blew up the lawnmower.
And then that's where the push mower came along.
No, this is way before that.
No, I'm saying you blew up the rider. Now you have
oh, my hell, dude. Yeah, I blew up the freaking riding lawnmower.
Oh, my gosh.
Tell me that's not funny.
Holy cow, that is funny.
Yep. So let's tie that in kind of like with what we're talking about. So we tell you guys a story, something like that, and then we tie it into everyday life. And it's like, so I'm going to do that right now with that story. So how many of us don't accept help from other people, and we think we can do everything all by ourselves, and then we blow up our lives? How's that?
Right. And you had access and opportunity to get help anywhere along the way, but you're
just too proud and too stubborn.
I think you were in too big a hurry.
Probably.
Yeah, you're just like, no, I got this.
You know what? I mean, you know how it is as a kid. I was just like, yeah, I've got this, And
no, you know what though? Most kids.
Well, number one, most kids that are 7 years old aren't going to be sitting on a riding lawnmower.
Well, but also most kids they don't take on that I can do it. They don't any longer.
Right.
They wait and stop and they ask and they look for permission and somebody come do it for me.
Yeah, no.
So no, that's not everybody, I don't think.
Well, especially nowadays. But it was so that was my riding lawnmower, blowing it up and all that fun stuff and yeah, you can tie it back to something where we're basically, I don't know if teaching is the word or just giving out information that can maybe make you go, what if I did that in my life?
I actually think what's cool about it is that it's actually revealing how you think and click.
Right.
So it's going to help anchor and create the real security in the relationship because people are going to actually know us.
Right.
So it's neat actually. I mean, if
it is, and it's fun.
Time,
I love it.
And the people the other lesson here is there's people who are, it's going to bounce off and don't give a shit and won't even watch
Right.
it. But the people who actually are our fans and our friends,
Hopefully we're touching their lives.
They're going in and looking.
Yeah, they are, and I've noticed that.
Yep.
I wish that people would comment a little more. I love the comments. I mean, I seriously love the comments.
Me too. Yeah. It's but it's
that interaction. That's what makes it worth it.
Right. When someone shares back, they're choosing to actually enrich the relationship.
Yep.
So that's
because one of my posts was about my childhood. I used to work at a place called Hess Lumber, and I built pallets. So imagine me as a 14 or 15-year-old kid out there, and you know how I move. I'm trying to figure out how I can build as many, because I got paid per pallet. How many of these freaking pallets can I build and rock and roll through them? Yeah. I did that with an older dude. His name was Pat. I'm sure he's probably passed now, because he was older then, but such a stud. And he was just kind of one of those old, just
get it done, probably
get it done hard, speak your mind kind of dudes. And I really liked him. It's funny. This whole exercise we're doing is actually taking me back and making me, or helping me remember a lot of stuff that you just, like I said, you just don't think about it.
Okay, so my thought, what I'm thinking when you're telling me that is it's also realigning you with you.
Right. Yeah. Like, it really makes you think about, especially me, like where I grew up and how I grew up. I mean, I talk about that I mowed lawns, and I had to push my lawnmower to my lawns. And I mean, it was like a 5-mile circuit by the time I'm done. Just stuff like that.
I have a lawn mowing story. Brandon and we would figure out any way. Brandon's my cousin. We'd figure out any way that we could spend time together, like every single weekend. So I would typically ride my bike from Kearns, so straight as far west as you could go.
Yep.
Into Murray.
Wow.
It's only 9 miles, but I was.
It's only 9 miles.
But I was like 11 or 12.
Right.
So I would pack up my bike. It was a lot of it was downhill, coming off out west, going down to Murray.
Right.
Anyways, we'd get there. We were always thinking about stuff to do to make money. So we went around his entire neighborhood, basically, lawn mowing company, and we had no idea how to price. So the idea was, we'll mow your lawn for $20. And we hit the door of this person. It was a half-acre lot. We didn't look at the backyard. It was like,
he's like, deal.
a month overgrown. Oh. So it was like full bent over grass, like thick grass. Anyway, for $20.
Oh,
we spent the entire day mowing this guy's lawn. It was I think that put us out of business. We're like, screw this.
That's funny. Well, growing up in Malad, there was one year we had such a heavy snowfall that we're talking feet on roofs, and so we went around and shoveled people's roofs for money.
Oh, that's awesome.
And made a killing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I bet. I've done the snow shoveling. I've done all that.
Yeah.
A lot of good memories.
You bet.
I've gotten Gabe to get out. Gabe went out and did a couple. He shoveled our walk and then helped the lady across the street. Good. It was kind of cool. A couple times like that. Good little stories.
So, anyways, back to our posts. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed that we're actually doing multiple posts each day. I've got Perry Dean's Power Minute that I do every day, where I give out an affirmation for the day and some gratitudes, things I'm grateful for. And then we're just doing posts where we talk about different things in our lives and then tie it back to what we're doing and what we're freaking so engrossed in right now, which is our VIP 50 and us training other agents.
I've got to figure out how to do it shorter than 4.5 minute long.
Yeah,
videos.
You do. You need to get to the point, and you need to talk faster
and more animated, apparently.
Right. Hi. Oh, I guess we're here. How you doing? Yeah.
Whatever.
So.
That's really how.
That's how it sounds to me, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be critical. I'm trying to help you.
You listen to audio at 1.5 times pace.
Hell yeah, I do. I ain't got time to freaking be pounding through that stuff at
Snell
you
speed.
do.
Yeah.
So that's just I'm giving you.
I think we're going to develop. I'm going to develop into this, but I'm enjoying it. I had one little idea and took 4.5 minutes. And I don't think I really even scratched it.
Dude, it's so funny. The very first one that you did, this also was. I'm just making fun of you a little bit.
Oh, yeah, right.
And you were like this. You did this number.
A lot of this.
And then you did like this. And then you were
a
like.
lot of this. I know.
I got a word of wisdom. If you got time to do that, you're talking way too damn slow. People want. I mean, dude, you gotta step it up. Sorry, but you just
no.
You know what? This is actually a good topic. So we're live on your feed, right? Mm-hmm. So all of you people out there that are Aaron's friends. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Does Aaron need, if you've watched any of his videos, does Aaron need to start talking with a little bit more emotion and a little bit more urgency? I'm curious.
Travis Bazell wrote a comment.
What'd he say?
How's the day going, you guys?
It's going fantastic.
Yeah. Look at us. We're laughing.
We're live.
We're having fun. Yeah. It's going
How the
good,
hell
man.
are you doing?
Thanks for chiming in.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got all these different videos that we're posting, and plus I'm just enjoying the snot out of it, dude. It's just fun. Mm-hmm. You know, I feel like I'm actually adding value to people's lives. So that kind of takes us into our VIP 50 training that we just launched for real estate agents. Let's talk about this for a minute. I know we've talked about the VIP 50, but we've never really talked about it directly to agents and saying, man, if you're struggling right now to get business, if you're chasing business every single day, if you're doing the non-fun, pain in your ass way of trying to get business, which is prospecting, cold calls, calling FSBOs and door knocking, and if you're buying leads, if you're doing any of the things that I like to say are not fun, they are not fun, then pay attention. Pay attention what we're saying right now. Yeah. We have a system where we can show you how you can literally go out and start doing upwards of 50 plus transactions a year. And guess what? It's a freaking blast.
Yeah,
it's so fun.
I actually think it's, prospecting, doing all that works, but it's not fun. It's not fun. I mean, but it's you make a great living. But guys, this is it's a skill level. Yeah, you got to grow into a skill level.
Well, yeah, we could hire a team and have serious major turnover and teach our people on our team that you have to come in and you have to be here for 4 or 5 hours a day on the phone, freaking boiler room, cranking out high pitched sells,
beating your head against the wall, getting yelled at.
No, thank you, dude. This I don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, our business system is it's so fun. I mean, it really is. You're spending all your time enriching
your people,
enriching a group of people you're in control of that are
your people,
and they're your friends, and they're the people that want to be in relationship with you, and they want to be in these conversations, and it's so fun.
Think about it. If you're gonna go on a family vacation with some of your friends, that's what we're talking about. You go on a family vacation with some of your friends because it's fun, because you want to, because you have good relationships. Right?
Absolutely.
Or with family. That's what it's all about. If you want to go out on a Friday or Saturday night, or if you want to go to a Utes football game, if you want to go tailgating, if you want to go listen to some live music, you want to go with people that you like and that like you, that you love, that you have a relationship with. Right. That's what this is all about.
It's all your design. It's all the people you put in it. And so it's the people that you're going to spend your time and invest energy and love and time with.
Yeah. You know what's cool is we've started a system where we're actually reaching out to local agents because we need we're in the process. Even though we've launched, I would call it more of a pre-launch because we're actually we're actually looking for agents that we're going to give a massive discount to learn our system, and even more importantly, get you and me for 12 weeks of training, hands-on training, which I don't even want to tell them to put a dollar amount on that, but we're doing it at such a major discount because they are going to be, we need case studies right now.
In 12 weeks, someone can have an entire new business system.
An entire system up and rolling.
And really, it's the beginning of a new life.
Yeah. 3 months, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty, and
within 3 months,
have steady
income and
sustainable income you can count on. You're having fun. You love your job. You love work. I mean, dude, I'm getting ready to get on a plane and go to Costa Rica tomorrow. And I seriously,
I bet you're like not excited. You don't want to leave it, huh?
I don't want to leave what I'm doing. I don't want to lose my momentum, and I'm having some serious angst about it.
With what we're doing, I actually think this part of what we're doing, I think you'll still do it.
I will
while you're there.
Oh, no question.
Which is it's going to be fun to see.
Right. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, even if I go on vacation, even back, I still handle business. I still am accessible, but it's not all the time, and it doesn't cut into my vacation. It's in my free time. That's what I choose to do because guess what, Aaron?
It's enriching. It's fulfilling.
I freaking love it.
It's not like the normal thing. You take off work. You
want nothing to do with it because you hate your effing job.
You're not going to sit in your hotel room in Prospect, which is what I would used to do. Like literally,
because when you get back, you're going to be dying because you have no money.
Yeah, if you stop, your pipeline stops. So you have to keep grinding. But anyways, it's so cool. In this system, they all know you're going on a trip. They're already up to speed what's going on, and you're going to take off, and they're part of your trip.
Right.
They want you to have fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to stop posting. I'm going to still keep posting every single day, and doing the Perry Dean's Power Minute, and sharing my vacation, and hopefully enriching people's lives, giving people some information that especially right now, Aaron. I mean, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the big fat pink elephant in the room, the election. Listen, guys, my opinion, and Mark did a post this morning that was really good. Hey, you know what? You have your politics, we have our politics. If they don't line up, it's okay.
Yeah.
The world is not coming to an end. The United States are not going to implode and fall apart. If you're in this country legally, you're not going to get deported. I mean, just chill the F out. Chill out.
Yeah.
And love your people. And it's okay that you have a difference of opinion, but you know what? Hey, a little piece of advice. Maybe keep that opinion to yourself. Seriously. Keep it to yourself. Don't. And I know I'm giving my opinion right now, but what my message is I don't care. I don't care, Aaron, if you voted for Trump or Kamala or whoever. I could care less. You're my buddy. I love you. And yep, I might not agree with you, and I may give you a little bit of shit here and there, but other than that, I promise you're going to know I love you.
Difference of opinion makes the world go round, and it doesn't.
Exactly.
It shouldn't jeopardize relationships.
Exactly. Do you want to live in a neighborhood that every single house looks exactly the same?
Right.
And everybody that lives in the houses is exactly the same?
Right.
I don't.
I will say this was one of the biggest shows of democracy. I mean,
dude,
he won because the people, the masses spoke.
Yes, they did.
Our president was chosen by the masses.
Yes, they did. And that's what the United States is all about. That's what our freedom is all about.
I'll tell you what, it's scary though. I mean, he's already had a couple of assassination attempts. I mean,
that's insane in our day and age, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we've got, and it's scary. We've got 3 months before he goes into office.
People go over the freaking
the next
mountain.
next 3 months. I'm actually nervous.
Well, I can promise you now that the Secret Service, if they weren't given full on to Trump, they are now.
Yeah.
Because he's our next president.
Right.
Whether you like it or whether you don't like it. Whether you like his
How about How about all the peace?
Hamas.
How about the peace that's happening at the top? Like, what is up with that? Like, literally, just a change of.
My opinion is they
regime.
know that Trump is not going to put up with their shit, and I mean, think about this, dude.
It's just amazing.
If you're okay, I'll give you an analogy. If you're being bullied at school, and you feel like there's really nothing you can do about it, you're just going to kind of throw in the towel and do whatever you're going to do, right? And then all of a sudden, somebody steps up and says,
Sticks up for you.
You're not going to bully this kid anymore, and if you do, I'm going to thump on you.
I got a story about this one.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. This is maybe I'll do a video later about this. Okay. I was a team captain in high school.
In football?
In football.
Okay.
There was always some of the youngins we were in an area where people were broke.
Yeah, they weren't wealthy.
Yeah. And so
they weren't even average.
No, we had kids that would come play
that couldn't afford it.
Couldn't afford it, but also they weren't very well socially developed.
Right.
And they just wanted to be there, and they were doing their best just to participate.
You bet.
So I had one in particular. He's tall, gangly, dorky, stinky,
and probably got persecuted.
And there was a kid his same age. I was a senior. These were sophomores, and this kid just was relentless on him. And I got in the middle, and I basically was like, no, this isn't happening. And I got in the other guy, the bully's face. Anyways, I was in class, like 2 or 3 periods later, and I got pulled out of class by an older brother.
An older brother to that kid?
And he pulled me into the hallway. He was in full uniform, police uniform. He used his cop cred to walk into a high school, went to my class, pulled me out of class in the hallway where I was alone, and threatened me. Yeah, threatened my life.
Are you kidding me?
Basically warned me. He goes, yeah, you see, basically,
I hold all the cards.
I hold the cards.
You hold nothing.
You have no idea.
How old were you at this time?
I was 17.
So what did you say?
I damn near pissed my pants. I was scared shitless. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell the school. No, I was scared shitless. Dude, he told me that he was OG, old gangster from where we were from. That he's not scared. I screw with his brother again, they'll be like, I'll pay. Like it was.
Is this dude still a cop?
I don't know. But what's interesting, dude.
So whatever happened after that? Did the kids keep bullying?
No, they didn't happen anymore. The kids stopped.
Well, that's what you want to accomplish anyway.
Yeah,
the
kid stopped, and that kid's he's still on my social media. He's a different guy now.
The kid that was being bullied?
The kid that was bullying.
The kid that was bullying
yep.
Well, you know how it is. You get out of high school.
He grew up.
Yeah.
But that event.
It would be really interesting, Aaron, to have a conversation with that kid now that you're both adults, and I mean, it doesn't really matter, and actually talk to him about that and find out, after the fact, what his opinion is.
Right.
Whether he feels bad that, and who knows what was going on in his life. It sounds to me like his brother was a freaking bully. So maybe that's where he learned it from.
Yeah.
Maybe this kid was being bullied and he was just passing it down. Like literally. And maybe the dad bullied the freaking brother that's the cop. And I mean,
I think I'm really thinking back because it shook me, but I actually think I told the guy, hey, I just got in the way of your brother bullying. And then he didn't hear me. Basically just was like, you F with my brother again? You will pay. Like basically just.
Wow.
Like full gangster.
Well, that's scary.
That's
scary
notice,
because he's standing there in a cop's uniform.
Full cop, had a gun on his hip, had the vest underneath the shirt, like full cop.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it was scared the crap out of me, dude.
You should reach out to that kid.
Yeah. Daniel,
I'd reach out to him. You want to drop his brother's name?
I don't remember his brother's name.
Oh.
They looked similar. I've told a couple friends since about it, and
you should look on his social media and see if you can find his brother.
My buddy Golden knew them, and he was totally blown away by the story. He's like, "Wow, really? They're so clearly the way that."
Well, who knows what he was told?
Well, he also maybe the brother felt threatened. Like maybe I was too. I just tried to meet like with like.
Well, you're a big dude. But
he was bullying, so I got in the way.
But the bottom line is, I mean, you were just trying to stop something, but
I was trying to be a team. I was trying to be a team leader.
Who knows what Daniel said to his brother?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, again,
a senior just tried to beat me up, or something.
Right. I mean, I
had never been in a fight, by the way. I was
until you were like 40.
You're right.
And then you totally
that
freaking
went well.
Right. All righty. So anyways, you guys are going to start seeing a bunch of posts from us, and please participate and let us know.
We have our mixer coming up this next Thursday.
Yep. And it's at the Piper Down.
And if you're in real estate and you have any curiosity of any of the stuff we're talking about, this is open invite.
Hell, if you're not in real estate and you're curious about what we're talking about.
If any service industry, any type of a networking.
Mortgage, insurance, car salesman.
Come out to our mixer this next Thursday. We're having it at the Piper Down. And he's going to be out. He's going to be out in the sun somewhere.
Yeah, but there's another thing. I'm just like, I love the Piper Down, dude. And I love our mixers.
It's going to be fun. But guys, come out and visit with us and come rub shoulders and see what we're doing. It's so fun.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Well, I think we've yacked enough.
Let's get at it.
And we got videos and stuff to make.
That's right.
But thank you guys for tuning in and watching this. We appreciate it. We appreciate your support. If you haven't already, go to YouTube and like our channel. It just helps us know that we're reaching people and making a difference.
Absolutely.
Be vocal. We love it when you guys are vocal. Even if your vocal is if you don't like us, I'd still like to hear.
It'd be fun to get in an argument on our message board.
Well, I wouldn't call it an argument. We'd probably just take it and make fun of it somehow.
I know, true.
What else are you going to do? Right?
Meet at the flagpole?
Yeah. All righty. Well, we sure appreciate all you guys. Have a fantastic week, and I'm not sure what's going to happen next Friday. I may be remote from Costa Rica.
I'm going to try to get Amanda in, like I told you about.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm going to work on that.
Yeah. I don't know what the time difference is, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. You may be on your own.
Okay.
You've done that to me before.
Well, I need to get a switcher on here, probably.
No, you can do it from wherever.
Okay. All right.
You can sign in.
All right.
All right. Have a fantastic week, and we will see you guys next Friday.